Hello, everyone. Mr. Hines here. Thought I'd say hi with the camera. I know my lips were probably out of sync. This app is good at some things and not at others. All right, so I just wanted to go over some things and talk to you about the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna do this every 2 weeks. I'll put these on just to help you guys kind of see everything from one pane of glass, make announcements if we need to. So here we go. There's a couple of things that are already in the email, but I just want to go over. Attendance will be taken via Google Classroom. That means every single day that you're supposed to have me, which for you guys is Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, you will need to go in and it'll just basically say attendance. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Attendance for April 7th, okay? And then on that, I'm going to put the video if there is one, okay? So next Tuesday, it will say, as an example, attendance April 14th, okay? And it will have the video link for 7.1, okay? 7.2 will already be uploaded by that time, very likely. Definitely before Thursday, okay? But again, on Thursday, it will say attendance, Thursday 16th. It will have a link to 7.2. It's just kind of, if you want to do that, it's just a good way to keep track of the video links, okay? So that way if you lose it and you're like, I want to watch that video that we did on 6.2, you can either search for it on my Google channel, or you can be like, oh, what was that last week? And then you can go back to the attendance and have the actual link to that. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Please realize you have to reply or you will be marked absent. Absences add up, and then you can be in trouble with the state. Okay, so it's very important that you do your attendance. And while you're at it, if there's a video attached to it, a link to it, and you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it really quick, okay? I'm going to make my videos as short and sweet as I possibly can because I know that you don't want to watch 20-minute videos, okay? I'm going to make them as short as I can. All right, so that takes care of attendance, I believe. So just make sure you reply. You have to, in fact, let me just write this in red just so I can say I did it in this class too. Okay. So you must reply in Google Classroom, GC, in Google Classroom to the stream. Okay, so I'm going to put it in a stream, the specific date, attendance. You must reply on that day. Okay, you can't reply on Friday for every day. Okay, it'll have a timestamp on there as to when you replied. Okay, let's see. That's all. Okay. Homework is due on Thursdays. Homework HW is due on Thursdays by 10 p.m. Okay? Am I going to check at 10 p.m.? No, but I am going to check on Friday morning. If on Friday morning, and let's not play the game. Let's see who can wake up early enough, okay? Or earlier than Mr. Hines, okay? So I will check at some point early in the morning on Friday. And if you do not have it done, you will get a missing. And then late work is due by Sunday at the same time as the assessments. Okay, so if you didn't get both of your homeworks done, you need to do it by Sunday along with your assessment, and I will check for late work at that time. So missing work, and that is 50%. Remember that. Don't do that, guys. Okay, but just so you know, Friday mornings I'm going to check for this. Friday mornings I'm going to check for your homework. Okay? Monday mornings I'm going to check for your tests. Tests and late homework I will check on Monday, but they are due by Sunday technically. Okay? Sunday night. But I'm going to check them first thing Monday morning, and they better be on there. All right, attendance needs to be done by 10 p.m. that day. Okay, so that's a must. Okay, you can't do that at a later date, like I said. Let's see. Oh yeah. So all of my homework. So for next week, you guys don't have homework this week. You have a test. for the whole week, which we'll talk about in a second. But normally, so let's look at next week. Normally, you would have 7.1 and 7.2 will be loaded on Monday, okay? Just to make it easy, I'm just going to load all the homework into Big Ideas and put it on RenWeb by Monday morning, okay? So I'm still going to have my office hours for you guys on Thursdays, and I'm going to have your attendance will be Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you'll need to log in and do that, and you'll need to do that with all your classes, so don't forget. Attendance is important. And please don't check out. I don't feel like I have to tell this class that, but this is not summer break. This is online school. So it's not, I guarantee you're probably not going to be working from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Maybe you can. But it's definitely not summer break. So please don't go there. All right. Let's see. Okay. So let's talk about the next 2 weeks. So for this week, and I got approval from Mr. Faust for this, and what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a test. It's going to be longer than your normal test because it needs to basically take you all week. But this is due by, we'll just call it due by Sunday. So it's just as if it were, basically the whole week is just take the test. Okay, so I did get approval from Mr. Faust. Normally your assessments will only be on Friday. This is the exception because you guys are already done with this chapter. If you need help, find a question that is not on the test. So if you want individual help from me this week, I'm not going to discourage it. I'm not going to help you with a specific test question, but if you can find one like it that you want to work out with me on your homework or in the book somewhere, then we can do that. And then we're going to start on chapter 7 next week, which is probabilities. Let's see. So that'll be good. Again, pop in for the. I'm going to do Zoom now, so I'll send you guys a new invite. I think I'm going to do Zoom. It seems to be better than Google Hangouts. So we're going to do Zoom meetings on Thursdays at 2 o'clock. And I think that's it. I just want you guys to remember, you don't have school Friday, so you don't have to do attendance for Friday. I just want you guys to enjoy the weekend and remember that that this weekend is Easter Sunday, which is the most celebrated and most important day for Christians. It is the reason we are Christians, is we are celebrating the fact that our God came to earth as a human, both God and human at the same time, and he lived a perfect life, and then he was killed by us for our sins, and then he, most importantly, proving that he was God, he was raised from the dead on 3 days later, and that's what we celebrate on Sunday. When you're getting your Easter eggs and you're checking out your Easter baskets or whatever it is you're doing, please don't lose sight of the fact that that this Easter is the most important day of the Christian faith because our God lives. All right, guys, I love you. I miss you. Hope you're doing well. Stay in contact. And I'll talk to you in the math.